Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Rashawn from Coffee Plans and Flip Flop Tans. Today I get to share with you some items that are coming out soon from Erin Condren. This is going to be the teacher planner launch for year 2023-2024. So everything in here has been sent to me, gifted to me by the company. I'm here to give you my honest reviews, how I feel about the products, and how I might use them in my classroom or not. So let's get into this and see what kind of goodies they have this year. All right, so before we get started, a big thank you over to everybody over Erin Condren for sending me these items so that I can review them for you guys. I really enjoy doing this collaboration with them each year. And they've come up with some really interesting spins on things they've had in the past that are exciting. And then there's also some things that are my favorites that they've kept going, and I'm really happy about that. Okay, so the first thing that is on top is this record book. And if you have been following me for any amount of time, I love using the Petite Journal Checklist as my grade book. I was really excited when this came out as a sneak peek on the website. Let me move some of this aside because it added some more pages to the record book. But I have to say I do have a little bit of disappointment because of the size. So to give you an example, this is a monthly petite planner, and so here's the size. So if you want this to fit in one of the on-the-go folios like I use at work with like another notebook or other information I have in my record book, it's not gonna fit in the folios. Doesn't mean it's a complete deal breaker though. This could still fit in like one of the planner folio pockets as far as like the covers, or maybe this size works better for you. So let's go through it. It has this beautiful Etta V cover and some gold foiling on it. Inside, we still have the name plate where we can put our name, but this is where they add some more of information that could be helpful in your classroom. So here we have a class schedule, the classroom events and dates. So it's continuing with the color pattern from the Inspire line that is with the Etta V collaboration from this year's Life Planner launch, which I thought that was awesome that they actually included a current planner new design, am I saying that right, with what's going on with the teacher planners, because a lot of times in the past we didn't really get the option of the newest designs. So the next page here is the communication log. They give us a couple of pages of that, and then you have some grid pages here. Okay, you can use this for your seating charts, things like that. You can graph some data if you need to for your SMART goals. And then you get to your checklist pages. So I love using this kind of checklist book as a grade book in my classroom. It's just usually the petite planner size. I might go ahead and try this one this year. You get a lot more slots because it's a little bit bigger. You can write the students' names. You can either fold or cut along this line if your class lists don't change. It might change so frequently because of the area that we live in that I just end up rewriting this over here. So it's got a pretty significant amount of checklist pages, and then you get some lined pages here in the back. And this is something that the petite checklist didn't have, was the lined pages in the back. And that's why I liked using my petite folio, was because I used a checklist book and a lined book page for notes. But I mean, this is all in one. So, change may be afoot. We'll see what happens. Move that aside. The other thing I have is the actual teacher planner. So last year I changed from the 8.5 by 11 teacher planner size to the 7 by 9 teacher planner size. I wasn't really sure if it was gonna work for me, but honestly, I love it. And so I'm gonna be sticking with that. I am a secondary teacher, so my planning style is a little bit different. One of the new things that they've done this year is they have included some interchangeable vegan leather covers for the focused planner. So they sent me over this one. It's this beautiful pink blush color, and on the inside we have all these cute asterisks. So the rub here is that the planner that they sent me, I love this cover. It's super soft, but if I want to use this interchangeable cover, this cover is not interchangeable. So I'm going to need to cut this cover off in order to use my interchangeable cover on it. Last year, I went ahead and I did cut off the vegan leather cover because I like using my EC covers in different designs. I have so many of them and I like being able to choose from all the different covers. So that was my personal choice. I love that they've added this choice for people who like the vegan leather covers. I'm not gonna cut this one off today, but I do have a sample that I was sent last year. So this here is last year's planner, and I thought maybe we could try to put the vegan leather cover on and see how it goes. So it should just, you know, clip right on, just like the laminated covers do. And it goes on so easily. Oops, as long as your fingers are working. Okay, so I got it on there. I think it looks great. This could be an option for people who want a vegan cover for their life planner as well, because it is the 7x9 size. So I just wanted to be able to show you how easily it goes on and comes off. I'm not quite decided yet on if I'm going to use this option or stick with the laminated option, but I do like that the option is there. So back to this year's version of the Erin Condren 7x9. Some few things just as we start off going through this. I do love that the coil is the size that it is. It is the, I want to say this is about the same size as a regular life planner. I don't have a current life planner at the moment to show you. It is downstairs. So we're going to go with it. Hold on. Change that thought. Actually, I do. I thought it was downstairs. It's right here. Okay, so here's my current life planner, and let me see these coils. So can you see that? So this one here is the life planner coil. This one here is the teacher planner coil. Honestly, I think this is a little bit bigger. It might be an optical illusion, but here, let me put them side by side for you. It looks like the teacher planner coil is a little bit bigger. So I do like that. It's almost like I ordered an 18-month and took some of the months out of it. But always keep in mind, anything I'm showing you right here, this is a sample that they sent me, and sometimes things are a little bit different, whether it's coil size or, you know, a couple of pages. So I've had that happen in the past. So let's go ahead and open this up. I love the inside of this with the pinstripe. That is classic focused collection. So here is the first page with your name. And then we have, these pages haven't changed. These are the same as last year, the all about me information and the events and volunteers information. And then the communication log. Same thing as last year. I changed these and turned them into different list sheets that I need. Then we have the year at a glance. And then we have the month boxes. These are great for tracking your goals, different meeting events, things like that. All right, and then you get some graph pages and the holidays for 2023, 2024. And then before every month, you get this line page, this dashboard page, and it goes into the months. So for the Focus collection, it is just that. I mean, it is neutral, neutral, neutral. There's no color in it. It's just the layout. You can do whatever you want to this planner. If you just want it neutral, you don't want any colors, any stickers, anything like that, you can leave it like this. But this is also the planner that allows you to really put anything you want in it. So you get the July month page, and then you go into the lesson plan pages. So the way the lesson plan pages are set up, you have the dates down the left-hand side, and in essence, you would write your lessons going throughout your day. So whatever subject you have across, and your day would go across. That doesn't always work for everybody. You can always white out these dates, put your dates up top, and you can have your subjects going down. It's really a simple fix to make it work however you want it to work. Personally, I leave the dates where they are. My lesson plans go on this page because I am a secondary teacher. I plan for my blocks. Here is where I put my standards, my meetings, and my daily events. So you really can make this anything you want. Just play with it and see what works for you. So there are all of the pages for the month for the lesson plan pages. Then you get a few lined pages. And like this book, it's got a lot of line pages for notes. It's what I really like about it, and it's not so big and chunky to carry around with me. Goes into the next month, and it just repeats. So you're gonna have your lesson plan pages, and then it goes into the line pages in the next month. So this is gonna go all the way through the school year. So I'm gonna skip all the way to June. Okay, so after June, you get some more lined pages, and then you get some checklists, okay? And then you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sections of checklists. And then after that in this book, for the current year, it stops. And this is where I'm a little confused. And let me show you why. So I showed you that this is the 2022-2023 book, right? And I will take this vegan leather cover off real quick so we don't get confused by that. But this is the book from this year that was sent to me in a sample. It's also the same version of the book that I ended up purchasing myself and using throughout the school year. At the end of this book came a folder. So this pocket folder was in there last year, and it's not there this year. And I really don't know if that's just a mistake on the sample that I was sent, or if they're really not doing the pocket folders this year. I will have to wait till I purchase mine for the next school year to know that answer. If you know that answer for sure, you have ordered one and you're watching this at, after launch or whatever, go ahead and put that in the comments below. Here's my theory. I think that because they came out with the snap-in folders, they're like, they didn't send me one, so I don't have it to show you, but the snap-in folder, it's got like a hard plastic inside, and it's got like some page protectors on either side. Because they came out with those, I guess that would be something you could snap in the back here. I'm not really sure. So, and then on the back, it's still the soft vegan leather, and it's got focused embossed on the back. Oh, there's a little piece from a cover. Okay, so that was the checklist. What is this called? Oh, the teacher record book, and then the actual planner. All in all, with the changes in the planner as far as not having the pocket in the back and the size of this record book, I'll still use it. Change is good. Get out of your comfort zone sometimes. I can make it work with a pocket. I can figure that out. And with this, I mean, it still has all of the things that I need. It just doesn't have the option to be put into a petite planner. It's kind of a bummer, but that's okay. They also sent some really cool accessories. So let's get into the accessories part. This one, let me zoom you out a little bit to see. This is an 8.5 by 11 clip folio, but it's vegan leather. So we've seen these before with the hard cardboard material. So I haven't had a chance to play with this yet, but it has a pad of paper, and I want to say these are refillable because they do have other pads of paper in this size that you can order on the website. On this side, you have some pen loops, and then you have your inside pocket here. I want to say this is a pocket. No, it doesn't look like. I thought this might be a pocket, but it's sewn down and that's sewn down. So this, what you see is what you get, but it is this beautiful color, and it has, hopefully the light is picking that up on either side. It has this beautiful gold foiling of the asterisks. So I think this is, this would make a great teacher gift. This would make a great graduation gift for anybody going out into the business world, the teaching world. You know, we have a lot of graduations coming up. I really like this product. I'm not sure if it's gonna come out in any other colors, but you know how EC is. If something's popular, we see it again. So I really like this accessory. Let's see, they also came out with some washi tape. Oh, I have a mess over here. So many amazing and wonderful things. Okay, so let's just pile them all up and get into them. Okay, so the washi tape. There is this stack here. I tried to keep the label on after I played with it a little so I'd remember what it was called. This is the Rainbow Apples Teacher Washi Tape 4-pack. And they're really cute. Let me just go ahead and take that label off. We have some dots, and it says Inspire, Learn, Teach. And then the stripes. This one I think is my favorite. I like this rainbow stripe. And then the apples, they're like watercolor apples. We've seen this pattern for a few years now with the teacher launch. And then this one is to follow up on, to grade, to copy. So I rolled this out on one of the Post-it notes from the focused collection for this launch. So the Post-it note has in my classroom a place for the date, prep, contact, and check boxes. The best part about this, it's Post-it. Okay, we're not talking some of those sticky notes that come out sometimes. Just don't stick. These are Post-it. This I like. So with the washi tape, I did roll them out so that you could see what they all said. So it's to follow up on, to grade, to copy, to prep, to call. And then here is the one with the dots with Inspire, Learn, Teach, and the rainbow stripes. So I think those are really cute. And then on the bottom here, what you're seeing is a swatch of these new markers. Okay, these I love. Dual ink, dual tip highlighter pens. So you get all of these colors and highlighters, and then each of them writes with black ink. So if I pull it out, I think one of my new favorite colors is this one. It is just gorgeous. Look at that one, it's right here. That's just so pretty. So on the outside, you have a chisel tip, and then you have like a felt tip, really fine black marker. This is gonna be perfect for grading. I end up grading and highlighting all of the things in my record book, so this is definitely going to get used this year. I love these. I would definitely grab another set. I probably will. So that was those. What else do I have? We have some more markers because we all love markers as teachers. However, I don't know if it's just I can't do it. I'm not very good at it, but these are the stamp markers. And we saw these last year in more primary colors and a few different shapes, I believe. But these are the new dual tip list markers. They come in a 6-pack, and we have hot pink, aloe, lagoon, orchid, navy, and gray. I thought I was gonna be in love with the gray because it was a checkbox. And then I played with it. Like I said, I'm not very good at it apparently, but I used the Post-it note paper, and that might be part of the problem. If you can see, I don't know if you can, but when I stamped it on here, I mean, it's very, I don't know how to put it. It like bled. I watched it actively stamp on there and then like bleed into this paper. I'm really hoping that maybe it's just a Post-it note issue. I haven't tested it on anything else yet. I'm gonna play around with them a little bit more. So the gray marker also has a gray felt tip on the end. And the purple one, what was the purple? Why am I looking on the back of that? The Orchid also is Orchid, and Lagoon is also Lagoon. But the Aloe, Hot Pink, and Navy all write black. So I'm not really sure what that, I don't know. I'll use them, I'll try. I'm just not really good at the stampers. And maybe it's the paper, but I might have to try that one again. Okay, next we have some dashboards. Do you use dashboards? I don't know. I like the dashboards as bookmarks, honestly, and I usually fill them up with sticky notes. And I should have taken these out first. I didn't. I took everything else out, and I don't know what I was thinking. So here we have the two-sided Etta V dashboard, and this is the Universal Snap-in Inspire Teacher. Now, I mean, you could use this really in any of your planners. Let me take that out for you real quick. So this one here, you have, like, you list your copies, things you need to grade, people you need to contact. It is foiled with this beautiful rose gold foil on the bottom. And then on the back, you have to do and looking ahead and some more foiling. All of the words are in foil. So I love that. If we were to snap it in, let me grab that planner again. Mountains of things falling on me. So just any date. Okay, so we're pretending it's August 7th, right? So it would just snap in like so. Okay, and then you could snap it in right at the top, and then you have this bookmark. That's what I like to do with it. And then I'm just flipping right to that day when I open my book, and I have everything. You could always snap it one down lower if you don't want it to stick out. So there's that. I end up filling it up with sticky notes, but you can use the wet erase markers on there. And I've heard it stays really well. I've just never tried it. Okay, so the next one I have is the Etta V Inspire Snap-in Teacher Dashboard. And this one also says you can use the wet and dry erase. It's two-sided, reusable and repositionable, snaps in the 7x9 and in the 8.5x11. And I would think that this small one here, this would also work in your 8.5x11 size planner if you choose to go that route. So let me go ahead and take this off. All right. So here we have Learn from Yesterday, Teach for Today. And so it has Monday through Friday and Saturday and Sunday. So I wouldn't have Saturday. I'm a teacher. I'm not putting anything for work Saturday or Sunday. Maybe some people do. Before school and after school, those could be for like meetings or prep. And then you just have these boxes here. You have 6 boxes to do what you want. So this would also go in the planner. So let's just choose another random day. Oh, we've jumped to September. Okay. So like I said, sometimes, you know, these are all samples. I don't know if mine is going to be a little different than what's actually purchased, but at the bottom of mine, you can see that I have, can you see that? I don't know if you can see that, but my little parts, I don't know, little tabs that clip in stop here, and it's like missing a section. So I don't know if that's like intended or if it's just the one I got, but I'm gonna go ahead and pop this in here. So it might be intended because that way it fits the 7x9 as well, because you see it stops. So it stops right there. So that makes sense that it would be intended there, but it would still fit the 8.5x11. Answered my own question, look at that. So that would be a full page one that goes in, and it would also stick up at the top, but you could have a divider, you could write on it, whatever you need. So those are neat. I should probably use those more. I mean, they look kind of cool in there, don't they? Okay, moving this right along. All right, so we have this notepad. I love this notepad. It's a little primary for me. Like I said, I'm a secondary teacher, but it's just cute. So in my classroom, contact prep, list of things to do, little notes to make. This is something, this is something I would leave on my desk and I would just use, and just because it's cute, it's, you know, it's got lots of colors, and, you know, I would use it up probably in a month or two, writing my notes, things that I need to get done that day. I like the size because it could easily just kind of slide into the planner if I want to remember something. So I do like this. It's, I don't know. I usually don't lean towards like the real primary things, but this, I think it's cute. So, all right. And then one of the things that I look forward to every year is always the sticker books. I think I like looking at them more than I end up using a lot of it. Like, I have a collection of sticker books, but I really like the way this one came out this year. They have this different style. Let me move this washi out of the way. It kind of folds up and then folds down, almost like this matchbook style. So let me zoom out a little bit. There, that's better. Okay, so we have some of these like tabs. So these could go on the top for your subjects, but it's one sheet. It's not gonna last you but like 3 weeks in your agenda. So, or sorry, your planner. I'm losing my words again. But they do also have ones that you can customize, and there's tons of different shops that do stickers for these. So I like these with the to-do lists. They're foiled, those are pretty. And then we have some apples. These are an interesting addition this year. We have some meeting stickers, conference, testing, IEP, field trips, assembly, observation, tutoring, library, early release, planning, professional development. Well, it doesn't say professional, it just says development. And then early release here, break begins and break ends. And then some meeting stickers and birthday. These cute little washi to decorate your months or your weeks. Some more of these tabs. This is like on a washi paper. And did I flip 2 pages? No, it was just that one. And then we have some circles. I'm not sure what it is with the circles. I'm not a fan of the circle stickers. I don't ever really know what to do with them. I suppose I could put them as like meetings or special holidays or things like that, layer them with some scripts or something. That should probably be one of the things I try to work on this year, because I have tons of these types of stickers and I need to use them up. All right, so then we have the basic icons. These have been included with the teacher planner stickers forever, right? And then some habit trackers and some longer lists. I like these. These are like that washi material too. They're very pretty. So that is the sticker book. And then we have one more thing in this box. Let me get all of this stuff out of the way. So this would be for the 8.5 by 11 planner, teacher planner. So it's this beautiful champagne vegan leather. Let me get the protective piece out of here. So you could slide your planner under here so the planner stays, and then you have a pocket, and you have a pocket under here for more papers. You have a pocket here. It's got like a snap right there with gold hardware, a place for pens, and a little pocket there. Okay, so I've already talked to you about how I'm a 7 by 9 planner as far as my teacher planning goes these days, but I did grab a few of my old planners from previous years where I was using a larger size for my planning with work. First, I have a soft bound teacher planner. This one is from 2021, 2022. So just to see how it would fit, you could slide it in here. You're still gonna have quite a bit of space here at the bottom and at the top. Like, we could wrap it like a present. But close it up. Like, you're gonna have tons of squishy room. However, if you're putting other notebooks and things in here, it might work. I'm not saying it really would. You'd really have to make that decision for yourself. Then I have, put that down. I grabbed one of my old 8.5 by 11 teacher planners, and this is meant to slide right in here. Slide that in like so. Okay, I think I got it in there all the way. All right, so there you would have your planner, and then that's how that is really supposed to fit. It's a little bit roomy in case you need to add some more stuff in here, but this is what it's really meant for, is the 8.5 by 11 teacher planner. You can add all kinds of materials here, papers under here. So if this is your size, this is a great option. I do not think that they're making these for the 7 by 9 teacher planner necessarily for this launch. However, that being said, I do have, they already do have 7 by 9 stuff. So these have been out forever for the 7 by 9 size. So they don't have this product in the launch per se, but they're already on the website in many different colors in the accessories. So if this is something you want, this thing is something you want for the smaller teacher planner, it is available. You just have to go to the accessories page and it won't be in the teacher planner launch page. So, and the last thing I was going to show you, let me get this out of the way, since this is a previous planner in 8.5 by 11, just for size comparison, for those of you who aren't, you know, used to EC stuff or sizes, here you go. So here's a size comparison. So you have the 8.5 by 11, and this is the 7 by 9. I really feel like I got just as much information in here as I put in here, and that's with all of the stickers and everything. So yeah, if you have any questions about any of the items I've shown, put it down in the comment box. I will do the best I can to answer any of your questions. Launch is coming up very soon, so keep your eyes on the website if you're interested in it. I do have an affiliate link down in the description box. If you feel you'd like to use it, I would definitely appreciate that. Thank you for watching this far. I hope you got the information you were looking for when you clicked on this video, and go ahead and like the video if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. I'll be setting up my teacher planner for the next year and making my new teacher playlist. If you want to see what I have done in the past for my teacher planners, there are previous playlists on my channel. Go ahead and check those out. All right, have a great end of the year and good luck next year. Bye.